Imagine waking up one day, and your own body starts to turn against you. Not from the outside, but from within. This isn't science fiction, it's a real, terrifying phenomenon known as space erosion. What happens when your organs decide they're no longer on your side? Today, we're uncovering the horrifying truth behind organ rebellion and why it's more alarming than you might think. Your skin starts peeling off like old wallpaper, revealing nothing underneath. Imagine waking up in the dead of night, your bedroom bathed in the eerie glow of the moon. At first, it's just an itch, something you dismiss as dry skin. But then, you notice it, your forearm, the skin there is lifting at the edges, like a piece of tape that's lost its stick. You tug at it lightly, and it comes away too easily, too cleanly, leaving behind nothing. No blood, no muscle, just an absence, a void where your flesh should be. Panic sets in as you frantically check the rest of your body, only to find more patches where your skin is betraying you, peeling away to expose the same terrifying nothingness. The air feels colder on these voids, as if the absence is sucking the warmth from the room. You try to scream, but your throat feels tight, constricted by an unseen force. The silence is oppressive, broken only by the soft, wet sound of your skin continuing to separate from your body. You're left standing there, watching helplessly as you unravel, piece by piece, into nothingness. And just when you think it can't get any worse, you realize, it's not stopping. It's spreading. The erosion is consuming you, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. The last thing you see before the darkness takes you is your reflection in the mirror, or what's left of it, a hollow shell, a human-shaped void where you once stood. And then, there's nothing. No pain, no fear, just the unsettling realization that you're no longer whole. Your fingers detach one by one, crawling away like spiders. It starts in the dim glow of your apartment's bathroom, the mirror fogged from your shower. You're drying your hands when you feel it, a sharp, unnatural pain. You look down, and there it is, your index finger, twitching, then detaching. It falls to the floor with a soft thud, but it doesn't stay still. It curls, then scuttles away, disappearing under the door. Your breath comes in short, panicked gasps. This isn't happening, you whisper, but your middle finger is already loosening. You try to grab it, to stop it, but it wriggles free, joining its sibling in their escape. The horror is paralyzing. You're trapped in your own body, watching helplessly as parts of you rebel. The sound of your own heartbeat is deafening, each thump a countdown to the next loss. You can't scream, your throat is too tight with fear. The last thing you see before blacking out is your pinky finger, waving goodbye as it crawls towards the vent. When you wake, your hand is different. Not empty, but wrong. And in the silence of your apartment, you can hear them. Scratching. Moving. Waiting. Your eyes roll back, and you see your own brain pulsating in the mirror. It's 2:37 a.m., and you're standing in your dimly lit bathroom, the cold tiles biting into your bare feet. You came here for a glass of water, but now you're frozen, staring at the reflection that shouldn't exist. Your brain, exposed and throbbing, as if it's breathing. The silence is deafening, save for the drip of the leaky faucet that suddenly sounds like a heartbeat. Your hands clutch the sink, knuckles white, as you try to rationalize this impossible sight. This isn't happening, you whisper, but the mirror doesn't lie. A sharp pain lances through your skull, and for a moment, you swear you can feel your thoughts unraveling. The room spins, and the mirror's surface ripples like water. You reach out, trembling, but your fingers pass through the glass as if it's not there. The last thing you see before darkness swallows you is your own brain, pulsing faster, eager to escape its bony prison. When you wake, the mirror is just a mirror again. But the headache remains, and so does the unsettling feeling that something inside you is changing. Imagine you're sitting alone in your dimly lit kitchen, the hum of the refrigerator the only sound breaking the silence. You're nursing a cup of coffee, trying to shake off the strange feeling that's been gnawing at you all day. Then, without warning, your teeth begin to chatter, not from the cold, but from something else. You try to clench your jaw to stop it, but the chattering only grows more violent. Suddenly, one by one, your teeth loosen and fall out, clattering onto the table. But they don't stay still. They twitch, then scurry away like tiny, grotesque creatures, disappearing into the shadows. Your hands tremble as you touch your now empty gums, a scream trapped in your throat. What just happened? And more importantly, why does it feel like this is only the beginning? You're sitting alone in your dimly lit apartment, the only sound the faint hum of the refrigerator. The clock ticks past midnight, and that's when you notice it, your shadow. It's not following you anymore. It's standing up, peeling itself off the floor, and turning to face you. Your heart races as it leans in close, whispering things only you know, secrets you've buried deep. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. The shadow's voice grows louder, echoing your darkest fears back at you. You clench your fists, trying to deny it, but the words sink in, each one a knife twisting in your gut. The room feels smaller, the walls closing in as the shadow's whispers become your only reality. You reach out to touch it, to make it stop, but your hand passes through like smoke. And just like that, it's gone, leaving you alone with the echo of your secrets hanging in the air. The silence is deafening, and you're left wondering, was it real, or are you losing your mind? The question lingers, unanswered, as the night swallows you whole. Your hair starts growing rapidly, wrapping around your throat like a noose. Imagine this, you're alone in your dimly lit bathroom, the mirror fogged up from your recent shower. You're brushing your hair, a mundane task, until you notice something's off. The strands in your brush are multiplying, not falling out. You look up, and your reflection shows your hair lengthening before your eyes, creeping down your shoulders like living vines. Panic sets in as you feel the first gentle tug around your neck. It's not tight, not yet, but the sensation is unmistakable. Your own hair is coiling around your throat, its growth unnatural, uncontrollable. You grab at it, your fingers slipping on the silky strands that now seem to have a mind of their own. The more you pull, the tighter it gets, the more it grows. Your breath comes in short gasps as the noose tightens, your reflection wide-eyed with terror. You're trapped in a silent scream, your body rebelling against you in the most intimate way possible. The last thing you see before the darkness takes you is your hair, still growing, still moving, as if it's finally found its purpose. Your reflection in the mirror winks at you, then steps out and takes your place. It starts in your bathroom, late at night, the only light coming from the flickering bulb above the mirror. You're brushing your teeth, lost in thought, when you catch it, a movement that wasn't yours. Your reflection winks, a smirk playing on its lips, before it steps forward, out of the mirror, and stands beside you. Your heart races, your breath quickens. You want to scream, but no sound comes out. The reflection, now solid, looks you up and down before walking out of the bathroom, leaving you staring at an empty mirror. You follow, but the house is silent, your footsteps the only sound. You call out, but there's no answer. Then, from the living room, you hear your voice talking to someone on the phone, laughing as if nothing's wrong. You peek around the corner and see yourself sitting on the couch, perfectly at ease. The reflection has taken your place, and no one else seems to notice. You're left standing there, invisible, as your life continues without you. The last thing you see is your reflection turning to look at you, winking again, before the screen fades to black. Your heartbeat echoes in your ears, but it's not yours, it's something else's. Imagine lying in your bed at night, the silence around you so thick you can hear your own pulse. Then, you notice it, a second heartbeat, faint at first, but growing louder, more insistent. It's coming from inside you, but it's not yours. The room feels colder, the air heavier, as if the space around you is rejecting your very presence. You press your hands to your chest, trying to silence the alien rhythm, but it only grows stronger, more violent. Your breath comes in short, panicked gasps as the realization hits you, your organs are no longer under your control. They're rebelling, each beat a declaration of war against you. The terror is paralyzing, but you have to move, have to get help. As you struggle to stand, the world around you begins to warp, the walls breathing in tandem with that other heartbeat. You're not just a host anymore, you're a battlefield. And as the first light of dawn creeps through the window, you understand, this is only the beginning. The erosion has started, and there's no telling where it will end.